I'm here with Courtney, and she's another one of our heavy layering haircuts. Now the heavy layering is done over 90 degrees. Everything is brought to one point using a stationary guide. So I'm going to bring everything. Hers is not real long in the front. You can see I'll probably be taking 2 inches off of the front and 2 inches off the center back. Now the way I'll do this, which makes it really easy, just like the previous one, only this will be a little shorter. It's a little bit shorter version than the one with the blonde, of Jessica's hair. I'll comb everything to the back, to the center back. We just converge everything back, and I'll cut off 2 inches. Now this is a haircut for long hair that you create a lot of layers around the front, but as you go towards the back, you don't have any layers almost, but it has the look of a lot of layers. And a lot of people with long hair love this cut. Now we're going down, we're going to cut about 2 inches off the center back. Just turn her around. 2 inches. Let's comb it up. Make sure we got a nice line. I may point cut a little bit. Let's do a little pointing in there to relieve that weight. That's just pulled right back to the center back. Now I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to have her bend her head over. Courtney, tilt it over. We're going to comb everything to the front. This cut's done in 2 cuts. And it's wonderful on long hair. I mean, you're accurate with it. Let's turn you just a little, Courtney. That's good. Very good. Comb everything, and I'm going to do it to the center. If I were cutting this and I wanted a side part, I would comb the ponytail to the side part. But we're not doing that. We're going to do it straight in the middle. All right. And we're going to cut off 2 inches. Converge to the center, right to the center, and we're going to cut another 2 inches. Maybe 2.5. Now before I let this hair down, I'm going to come right back and I'm going to do some point cutting just to make it release that weight just a little bit. Now throw it all the way back up, all the way, and her cut is literally finished. And that's how simple it is. We don't want to make it hard, we want to make it simple. Make it very simple. Let's take her to her part. Let's take it a little off center, almost in the center. And you see what we have. We have her completed cut. Let's just check it out. Make sure these sides are what we want. Absolutely, you can see that line right in there. I don't want to blunt it too much. I want to just barely graze those little ends, because when you bring it like this and over direct it, it becomes very soft on the edges and it doesn't look blunt at all. So all I'm doing is basically cleaning up the edges slightly, and you'll see when we dry Courtney's hair out, it's a cut that has movement in long hair, and it keeps long hair from just dragging or hanging. Just cleaning those edges up. Doesn't need much. And that's Courtney in the heavy layering. We'll bring her back in just a few minutes and you'll see what a gorgeous haircut this is. Just lots of layers around the front. We'll be right back with her finished look. And here we have Courtney with another heavy layering. Hers is a little shorter heavy layering than Jessica's. Her front piece was approximately a little bit under the chin area. So it's short to long. The back has not a lot of layers. So you can see, as I was telling you when I was cutting this, you've got a lot of look of layers, although there's not a lot of layers. It's only around the perimeter and it gets longer towards the back. So therefore, you've got more one length in the back, and yet you have the layers which frame the face around the face. And now this you can achieve. Now we put hers on rollers, so we're kind of experimenting now with a little bit of curl. It's just really fun and movie star looking. So we photographed her like this rather than straight. And of course, it's a gorgeous cut on straight hair, but with it curled, you can see what it'll do. It just comes around, frames the face really nice, and has a lot of movement and a lot of volume and lift in it. So it really is such a glamorous look when you put the curl in it like that. So that is our other heavy layering haircut.